This is the second MATLAB tutorial. Now that we have learned some of the basic concepts in MATLAB, we are now ready to learn how to write scripts. Scripts are the individual programs that we write within MATLAB in order to accomplish a task. These scripts are easily edited and changed around in order to make changes to a program. In order to create a new script, we select File, New, Script, or simply use Ctrl-N. The script will pop up in a separate window from the rest of MATLAB. It is a good idea to click on the arrow in the top left corner of the window, which is pointing down and to the right. This will place the window into the dock and will ensure that everything remains organized. After creating the script window, we can now begin writing our program. Before any writing can begin, we need to name our file. You can do this by clicking File, Save As. MATLAB files are picky when it comes to naming conventions. When you name the file, you need to make sure that there are no spaces within a file name, or else it won't allow you to save it, or it will not allow you to call up the program. Another thing to remember before writing your program is to make sure that the program is easily understood and follows a logical order. This ensures that the program can be understood later if someone else needs to read it, or you need to go back and make changes to it. When writing programs in MATLAB, you can use the percentage sign to comment out parts of the program that are not meant to run. You can use this to write descriptions and leave comments to make sure that the program can be understood. First, begin with a title that makes sense and allows the program to be immediately recognized. Following the title, include a brief description of what the program is supposed to do and how it is supposed to run. Include the author's name as well as anyone else involved in the project. Write clear in order to make sure that there are no variables hanging around anywhere and ensure that you will have a clean slate to start writing your program. Most programs can be organized in the following logical order. This will once again add to the readability of the program. Start the program by naming all of the parameters and variables that you are going to be used in the program. By defining these at the beginning of the program, it makes it much easier to perform the actual calculations later on. Next, add your initial conditions for whatever the program is designed to calculate. This provides starting values for the variables and sets up the program to begin calculating the variables. We can now start writing the actual calculations or simulation that makes up the heart of the program. Many times, this will include for loops or while loops that will run the calculations a set number of times. For loops run the script for a predetermined set of iterations. While loops run the script until a specific set of predetermined conditions are met. At the end of either a for loop or a while loop, you will need to tell the loop to end. This will tell the program to stop running the loop and move on to the next part of the program. After all the calculations are performed, you need a section for post-processing. This section will analyze the data that you have just calculated and will output the data in whatever format is necessary. This is where you will add any plots or other graphs of the data. After finishing your program, you can click the green triangle on top of a white square on the top toolbar to run the program. MATLAB will display any errors that it finds and try to tell you what is wrong in the command window. Debug mode can be used to find out what the actual errors are by breaking apart the program and looking at individual parts. You can create a breakpoint by clicking on the dashed line next to the line of code. A red circle will appear where the dashed line was and will tell the program to stop running at this line of code. Pressing the Step button on the top of the page will perform the next function that the program is designed to run. Stepping through your program slowly can show you where the program went wrong and will make it easier to fix. You can clear a breakpoint by re-clicking on the red circle, which will return the program back to normal. Throughout the program, it is necessary to use whitespace effectively and make the program visually understandable. If you write a very compact program, it won't take up a lot of room, but the program will be incomprehensible to read. By utilizing white space effectively, you can spread everything out and ensure that the program is clear and readable. This ends the second MATLAB tutorial.